For more insight, let's bring in epidemiologist Raywat Deonandan. He joins me from Toronto. Raywat, as we said earlier, that spike in Omicron cases still hasn't been enough to drive up hospitalizations. Should we take comfort in that, or is there reason to worry those numbers will in fact creep up?
We should take comfort in it. There's always a reason to be hopeful here. But we have data out of the UK that suggests that, yeah, there may be an intrinsic mildness to Omicron as compared to Delta, but it's not by a lot. And the hypercontagiousness of Omicron means that even that mildness probably won't protect the healthcare system. So that's why we have to curtail transmission as much as we can. A tiny fraction of a large number is still going to be a very large number.
So though we want to curtail transmission, it is still happening at a fast rate. Can you give us a reminder of some of the tools Canadians have to get us through this? Because I think for a lot of people, it's getting harder.
Yeah. The important point here is that COVID is airborne, and that means we have engineering tools as well as personal choice tools to use. Those engineering tools include HEPA filters, ventilation, keeping your windows open. They include N95 respirator masks, not just the blue surgical mask we all become used to, but a fitted respirator mask. As well, we have rapid tests. It's hard to get them these days, but rapid tests are a really useful tool to maybe if you're going to have a gathering, making sure that people present are unlikely to be infectious. And of course, vaccination. Vaccination remains our number one tool. If you're not vaccinated, please become vaccinated. If you haven't been boosted, seek out a booster. I'll also add symptom checks. If you're symptomatic, regardless of your vaccination status, maybe don't be seeing people right now until your symptoms abate.
And at what point do you think then that we just learn to live with COVID like we do with a common cold or flu?
Yeah, that's a dangerous and interesting question. Omicron might just be the last great COVID battle in this pandemic, and it might take us into the end of the spring. Some of the modeling suggests that, at which point you might have sufficient immunity from recovery and infection combined with vaccination that the waves become unlikely from there on out. So I think sometime in 2022, we're going to see endemicity of COVID. Will it be early or late in 2022? That's yet to be seen.
Everyone's hopeful for sure. Thanks, Raywat.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Omicron is creating holiday turbulence for